Patrick the Patriot Rockhold, fighting out of Wolfenbüttel, Germany. Here comes Dimitri Bivol. Here comes the man that beat down Canelo in Las Vegas, the fighter of the year in 2022. It's the light heavyweight champ. Watch out for that long, stiff jab.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Rockhold. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Hold it right there. Oh, what a shot. Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
For that receipt, it's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Can they figure out the combination to this sync?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. Nope, that hook won't score. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this race. Let's talk about Rockhold in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Any free shots?
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on.
Great round, great round. Now relax. You would think...
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The right hook misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he misses with the left uppercut. Nobody home with that hook. There's a counter shot. Is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. He scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Just misses with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roco in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What you're doing? You're starting to make mistakes.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Listen, get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe.
There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Roco in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't be looking.
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick. Just get...
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Bivol Hurts fight like this. What's going to happen? How did they survive that?
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice work to block that right uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The perfect counter lands. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Patrick Roco right now stumbling around. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Still landing your power shots.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get...
Yeah. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Don't be...
Guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just
get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're starting to...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good work there. The jabs are working.
Let's start the 6. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
That counter shot lands. These two are the perfect puller right there. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokel. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just missing with the uppercut. He misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokel in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse.
He was on course to this fight.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can repel on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Trying to score with the uppercut. They're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Stamina is off the charts. Patrick Rokel goes down hard, and he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Rokel in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up.
Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The Only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Incredible work rate. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near